Hello everyone, hello Africa. Once again, welcome to another episode of the African Business Talk Show here on the Business in Africa YouTube channel. Today's episode is going to be very special because I'm here in the studio with a graduate who finished school, and instead of saying maybe blaming the government or just sitting at home, she is doing something wonderful for herself. She got into entrepreneurship and she's carrying on her own business. So, do you know what? Don't go away. Just keep watching because I'll be right back with the guest after the break. Welcome back, Africa. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As I already said, today with me in the studio is a young lady, a young graduate, and we shall be talking about what you need to do to get started with a clothing line business or a clothing store. So I am here with the CEO or the founder of Stone Collection, Sona Lydia. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
You are all the way from Boya. How is Boya today?
Boya is calm. Today is keep Boya clean, so it's kind of calm and with the present situation, so it's also very calm.
It's also very calm, and business is going on very well.
Yeah, businesses are opening up. Yeah, they're going on very well.
So, can you just tell us more about yourself? I just know all I know is you are a graduate, but what did you study in school? And tell us more about your business.
Okay, my name is Sona Lydia Fule.
Right.
I'm a graduate from the University of Yaoundé Toussoua. I studied management of enterprises. Yeah, so I'm the founder of Stone Collection. So Stone Collection is about sales. It's about a business. It's about the sales of different variety, like different kinds of outfits. But behind it is the message. And what is the message? The message is to impact young women with self-esteem. We are all about the self-confidence of a woman. Yeah,
okay.
So that's what Stone Collection is mostly about, the self-confidence of a woman.
All right, okay. And in today's topic, we decided to carve out the topic that the challenges that you probably be facing in this kind of business. You are just a graduate. You have not worked somewhere before this, right? No. So what are the kind of challenges that you're facing in this business?
Okay, actually, I started this business while I was in school. That was back in 2013.
All right.
Yeah, so my focus has always been on young ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I also suffered from the issue of low self-esteem a lot. So with time, people's before I even started this business, people actually believed in me. They felt like I was a stylist already because I already know how to put things together and also. With so much, so much saying, and I was like, what is, I can make this a business. So I started off this business. So I was focused on young girls in the university. I see how much they didn't even have money to look good, but they want to look good. Right. So yeah, so most of them we get into stuff that are not really okay to get these things too. So. And I was like, I'm going to be getting these outfits at very affordable prices. So now the number one problem I have is the problem of debts. Yeah.
Debts as in people come, get goods, and they don't pay back.
Yes.
Credit management. Okay.
Yes, that's the biggest problem, the biggest challenge I have in the business. Yeah, they'll advance before they want to finish up the payment. So to gather has not been easy. So over the years, that's one of my biggest challenge. But I've been trying so hard to work on it because it's not possible for you to do sales without having debts. Since you're dealing with young students, with students who depend also on their parents. Yes. Right. So, but with time, we are trying to manage it.
Right, yeah. Right, yeah.
Then also we have a problem of delivery system. It's not easy. We have a problem of delivery, yeah. Like for example, when we sponsor the page on Facebook, we have clients from Gaoundere,
from all over the world, all over Cameroon,
over Cameroon mostly, and we will not have a means to get to those people in Gaoundere, and they'll feel very left out. Right. Most of the time, yeah.
So you can't get your goods to them.
Yes.
I'm going to relate to these guys, and you remember what I say, right? Every time I come here, I try to identify opportunities that pop up. So if you are out there watching, then you should also be having these leads. Yeah. There are so many other challenges that you're going to list here, but from just the two that she has listed, which is debt recovery and of course delivery, I already see opportunities in this, these two domains, these challenges. So what I'm trying to say here is that if you're watching, then just keep picking them out. These are business opportunities that are popping. Okay, so that's challenge number 2. It's delivery, which I think is, it's something that we need to look for a solution in this country. All right, so keep going.
Okay, so we also have a problem of price. When I started, I was dealing with almost the last grade of the year, so they were very affordable. With time, I started working on quality. So now working on quality entails a kind of price too. It became, now it's a little bit challenging. When I put up the price, it'll be like, well, you've become expensive. So I'm trying to render quality stuff because I now have clients all over Cameroon.
Right.
So I have to give them good quality.
Right.
Yes, so that's another problem that we have.
So is this because of competition or just that you stepped out your price?
It's because it's not really because of competition. It's because I want to offer quality, and quality I also get at a high price. Yes, so it's not easy, but I'm trying so hard to still make the pricing very moderate
and affordable for your clients.
Affordable too. So,
right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's challenge number 3. Any other challenges?
Problem of sizing. So when we get to clients, most of them, I'll be like, tell me your size, and they'll tell me, but when I send, I realize that maybe it's not actually the size. So that's another problem that I have.
So they'll have to return the goods.
Yes, some will return, some will
just get angry.
Yes, some will get angry. They don't even understand. Like, right. You told me your M and I'm sending M, but most of them, they don't know that maybe you have big M and
so maybe M. They don't even know their own sizes.
Most of them don't know their sizes, so it's a very big problem.
Right.
Yeah. So that's another problem. I think that's all.
Those are the major ones that you have.
Major problems.
Guys, I think what she just listed were the major problems. There are many of them, but I usually don't like to deal on problems, and I keep saying this because problems at times, or challenges, people will just see challenges like, I'm stopping blocks.
Yes.
But challenges, these are things that you're going to find in this business if you want to carry out this kind of business, but there are still opportunities in this business, right?
Of course.
So that's from the founder of Stone Collection, and we keep finding out, or we keep learning from her journey. Now, I just wanted to find out something. A lot of young Cameroonians and a lot of young Africans want to get into this kind of business, and most of the time I'll hear them complain, I don't have capital. Now, you've been doing this since 2013 while you were still in school. So let me find out, how did you pull that off, or how much did you use to start your business, and where did you get capital?
Okay, actually I started this business because I was facing a lot of financial difficulties while in school. So one day, this guy came to me. He was selling shoes and he was insisting I buy the shoe. I'm like, I don't have money. At that time, I was really facing challenges. I could be in school for like 3 months without having any money.
Right.
Yeah. So when he came, I told him that he insisted, and I took the shoes and that I'll pay later. So when he would come every time, I would not have the money. He came one day, made me crying, and he was like, you know what, you can do business.
Wow.
Take care of yourself. That is how he took me to the market. We went to Marché Mokolo.
Right.
He bought me some male stuffs, and I started selling male t-shirts, male pullovers, and some stylish pullovers. So actually, he spent just 6,000 francs
to get started.
Yes.
Wow.
And I started selling. We could buy a nice pullover for like 500 francs. We go very early in the morning. A nice pullover for like 500 francs, 1,000, and if I bargain very well, I can sell for like 2,000.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's how it started. And with so much admiration for my style, I decided to switch to female. I started doing female stores. By 2014, I had my small shop, my small boutique in store. No, not actually boutique, small store where I was selling my stuffs, but I could not cope with school, so I had to shut it down. Then after my degree program, I moved to Boya. That was 2016. I started with 60,000. Believe me, that business crumbled.
Okay.
I started again with 10,000 francs. It crumbled. Crisis started.
Okay.
And then I had no hope. all I had was 4,000 francs, and it was somebody that was owing me that 4,000. I went home in frustration. I stayed home. I didn't want to come back to Boya. My things were still in Boya, but I was home. One night, I just decided, you know what, tomorrow I'm going back to Boya, and I'm starting with that 4,000. I borrowed 3,000 from a friend, came to Boya without my clothes there. I just came with my handbag, took that 4,000 that person was owing me, went to the market. I got that last grade, not actually last grade, yes. So I got that grade 1,000. But just 4 of them. I went to one client and she bought nearly all of them. And that was it. I started turning the money. So what am I trying to say? You can actually, with this business, you can start with whatever amount. It depends on your determination.
Right.
Yes. I started with 4,000 and I told God, like, this is my last attempt. Yeah. And that was it.
And right now you now have a whole boutique. And where is your boutique situated in Boya?
It's at the UB Junction behind Mitakul building.
All right.
Yeah.
And you have all sorts of garments or clothes
we have
for
gowns,
women.
we have skirts, unique pieces. I'm telling you, very unique, from good brands like Zara, Forever 21, Zara Woman. Most of these things are even new. They are not worn. They still have price tags on them. Yeah.
Wow.
Good and affordable.
Wow. Guys, you just heard that, right? I mean, that was a very humble beginning.
Yeah.
She started with almost nothing. And the advice is that you can start with whatever you have and then build your brand on. But what I want to say here is her numbers are on the screen. If you want to get good clothes for yourself, especially female wears, and look nice, she's talking about self-esteem, and also take up your self-esteem, then you should get Stone Collection. The numbers are on the screen right now. We are going to continue with the interview. Okay, so you've just mentioned, I heard you mentioned Facebook and that you sponsor your pages or something like that. Let's say I want to get into this kind of business. What would be the type of marketing strategies that someone can use to increase sales and go big? I mean, you started from selling one to probably selling many now. What are the strategies that you used along the line?
Okay, the first strategy I used was hawking. I actually hawked for like 6 years, 5 to 6 years.
Right.
I was working, creating clients. Actually, I have a special relationship with my clients because with time, anyways, that will dive into my next point. So hawking, I walked around. If you don't have money to open up a place and all, there's no problem. Walking around, you sell more than someone that even has a place that's just sitting and waiting for clients.
All right.
Okay. The second tool I used was social media, Facebook. I used Facebook. I mean, I was posting like every single day. At that time, many people were not actually using social media to do business. I think we're one of the first people to use social media to do business. Wow. I didn't have clients, but everybody just knew me. Today, most people don't even know my name. They call me Stone because
that's your brand.
I choked them with Stone Collection, like every single day, no matter how little that was. Everybody was just so impressed, and that actually gave other people the audacity to also do business.
Okay.
Yeah, encourage other people to get into business. So, and then I usually do something, I call it in-house sale. So with in-house sales, I get my clients to come to my house. I remove everything from my house. And turn it into a market. A market. They come there, we have music, we have something to eat, and they buy. So they come with their friends, and that's how they get, some
kind of sales events. You're just gonna invest and then you bring them in.
I just bring them in, and they come with their friends too, and that's how more people know about what I'm doing. And
they'll probably see an item and then pick it up.
Exactly.
Wow. Wait, okay.
Yeah. So I also use like I tried to make an environment. At one point, I got to make my room as my business center. That's another strategy I used. I made closets. My room was big. I made closets and then made a nice couch, nice carpets, big mirror, with the TV, So the only thing you see in that room that looks like it's a room is my bed. My own clothes were in my closet, locked, but the other closets were there. Yes. So my clients will leave Moliko and come right down to my 16 and buy.
Okay.
They'll come and sit there, we'll do pictures, and then just doing pictures with them.
See
like
content.
Yeah.
See content online.
Exactly. So I'll get these clients of mine, the ones that are actually slim. That's another strategy that I was using. I take them to Tico,
and then do a photo shoot.
We do photo shoot the whole day. They want to see themselves like beautiful, like when they see their picture, they're like, wow, and that actually instills something in them. And they feel very confident and very happy.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Great, guys. I must say that because even with just the means that you have, she actually could do something with just what she had. Just her phone. You are using just your phone to do all your photo shoots, right?
All my photo shoots.
Right. And she transformed her room into some kind of market. I mean, that's very creative. So I'm really like trying to encourage any young African out there who is saying it can't work. Guys, it can work. You can't say it can't work, because it can work. With whatever you have, right where you are, you can do that. Now, before we end this section of the show, I don't want to find out, probably you're probably having disgruntled customers, right? Like, I know in the clothing business, you probably sell someone something and the person fits it or it doesn't. How do you manage this? How do you manage your customer service?
Okay. Like I said before, I actually have a very special bond with my clients. Normally, I'm actually good at making friends. Naturally, I'm good at attracting friends there. Yeah, so I'm actually very friendly with my clients. Very, very friendly. We can have misunderstanding, but after that, they'll be like, it's okay, because they know me. I'm very humble, and let me not brag about that. Sorry.
So you can say you're humble. That means that's humility is part of the business.
Yes, I'm actually like they're like my sisters. Yes. So even when I have misunderstanding with the client and they don't want to be a part of me anymore, that's very okay. You can't have them all. That's very okay. The ones that are for you, they will stay with you.
Right.
Yes. So if a client is actually very difficult to deal with, let them go. It's not like you're trying to be rude or something. Just let them go for your own peace too. You know?
Right.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So guys, I think what I caught from there is you need to have a special relationship with your clients. Special relationships. I think what you're trying to say is that you need to connect. You need to put your clients first, not just the sales. You know, you want them to actually also look beautiful, and that's what you do to take up their self-esteem. Yeah. Now, that said, right? One last question. One last.
Okay.
Before you got into this business, you probably thought of so many other businesses, and what are they like? What would you say are other businesses that young people can do from school, like from graduates? What are these other businesses? Just list like 3.
I could think of restaurant business. I have a client who is actually successful now just from doing delivery. She was first of all doing delivery. Now she has a restaurant in Boya, and she's doing very well.
Right.
She started off very little too. So restaurant business is a very good business. Also, electronics. Everybody uses a phone. Like, you always have clients, no matter how many.
Phone accessories, eh?
Yeah, phone accessories is a very good business too. I'm really thinking of doing something.
You're looking at entering that too.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Okay, that's number 2.
What else? Apart from fashion, we have food, we have electronics.
Right.
I think that's what
that's what you can come up with.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you heard from her own mouth. There are other businesses that young graduates can get into, and to her, you can get into phone accessories, and you can also get into a restaurant business, which are very good businesses as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the first section of the show, or the first slot, and I hope you've been following through. And I hope you actually gained something from this. So we shall be getting into the second slot, which is Discover Africa. We are going to be finding out if the founder of Stone Collection, Sona Lydia, right here, knows her continent, Africa. So don't go away. We shall be right back after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Business in Africa talk show. I'm still here in the studio with the founder of Stone Collection. And this slot, we are going to be finding out if you know your continent. Are you ready?
Okay. Oh.
You're ready, right?
Okay.
Okay, because what we'll be doing here is we're going to be asking her 10 multiple choice questions about Africa, and she is going to respond. This time around, I had to mix it a little with some business questions as well, because from the last shows, people were like, okay, it's mostly geography. So I mixed it up with business questions, and we shall be finding out how much she knows about that. Okay, so don't go away. What I usually ask is try answering the questions and also drop it in the comment section below. Let's know how many you had yourself, right? So let's go. You're going to pick out the questions from the question bank and I will ask the questions. Okay, let's go. Question number 1. I'll ask them. All right. Question number 1 reads, Lake Chad is of course in Chad, but which countries does it seasonally extend into? Like the Lake Chad, which countries does the lake extend into? A. Niger, Nigeria, and Cameroon. B. Nigeria, Botswana, Zimbabwe. C. Cameroon, Central Africa Republic, and Benin. And D. Chad, Nigeria, Tanzania.
A.
And ladies and gentlemen, the founder of Stone Collection had that answer correct.
Yes!
The right answer is A. Niger, Nigeria, and Cameroon. Question number 2. Let's go.
Now I'm confident.
You're confident, right?
Yes.
Of course, entrepreneurs should be confident. Which is the capital of Madagascar? Which is the capital of Madagascar? A. Lagos. Of course, it's not Lagos, Abi.
Of course not.
Everybody will know that one, right? All right. A. Lagos. B. Pemba. C. Antananarivo. And D. Zanzibar.
B.
B. Pemba.
Yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, she just had that answer wrong.
You break my heart.
1 correct answer, 1 wrong answer. Question number 3, let's ride.
Oh God, I should get a business question this time.
A business question, eh? All right. I'm sure God is going to grant your wish, and we're going to have a business question. Question number 3 reads, members of distribution channels are excellent sources of new ideas because A. They earn a handsome profit from new business. B. They are familiar with the needs of the market. C. They do not bother if entrepreneur bears all the losses. And D. They are well-developed sales force.
I think B. They know the market.
And that was the correct answer. That's from an entrepreneur, right? 2 correct answers, 1 wrong answer. Question number 4. Let's ride.
Okay.
Question number 4 reads, having less than 50% of equity share in an international venture is called A. Joint venture. B. Majority interest. C. Minority interest. And D. Exporting.
Minority interest.
That was correct. Minority interest. When you have less than 50% of a share. 3 correct answers, 1 wrong. Question number 5.
Okay.
You won't get outing. Question number 5 reads, if you set off on a safari trip from Nairobi to the Masai Mara Game Reserve, which country would you be in? A. Kenya. B. Uganda. C. Tanzania. And D. Rwanda.
Thinking.
And that was the correct answer.
Yes!
Kenya, you'll be in Kenya. All right. Question number 6. Let's ride. All right. Question number 6. Question number 6. Question number 6. This reads, the activity which occurs when the new venture is started is called. The activity which occurs when the new venture is started is called A. Motivation, B. Business skills, C. Departure point, and D. Goal orientation.
I think it's departure point.
And that was correct. Hi, you bad for inside entrepreneurship, eh? I thought people would fail these questions. Now we've got 5 correct answers, 1 wrong. Let's go. Question number 7. Question number 7 reads, which one of the following is the most important characteristic of a successful business website? A. Innovation, B. Speed, C. Graphics, and D. Product.
Innovation.
Are you sure? The most important characteristic of a website, of a business website, is speed.
Okay. I didn't know. Yeah.
No, but that's probably your own perspective, right?
Yeah.
But I think speed should be the answer, because speed is the answer.
Innovation can even come later.
Right. Speed, it has to be responsive.
Yeah, that's true.
And that was the second wrong answer.
Okay.
Let's go question number 8.
Number 8.
5 correct answers, 2 wrong answers. Question number 8. Let's write. The level at which an individual is viewed by society is called A. Financial status, B. Qualification, C. Social status, and D. Achievement.
D. Achievement.
It's supposed to be social status. The way you're viewed in the society is your social status.
Oh God. Yes, social.
That was the wrong answer, ladies and gentlemen. 3 wrong answers, 5 correct answers. Question number 9. Let's kick it off.
Okay.
All right. Question number 9 reads, which African city finds a prominent place in the battle song of the U.S. Marines? A. Monrovia, B. Tripoli, C. Transvaal, and D. Kigali.
I'll go for B.
Tripoli. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I want to give you the last chance to change if you think it's wrong.
B.
You stick to B. And ladies and gentlemen, she stays with B. And that was the correct answer. Question number 10. Let's go. The last question. Now, just before we go, let me see. Question number 10. Okay. Question number 10 reads, one island in the Comoros group has a different political status. Which one of the below is this island? A. Ngazija, B. Mwali, C. Mzwani, and D. Mayotte.
My God, that's a difficult question.
Boss.
Mwali.
And that was the wrong answer. So guys, we've come to the end of this section of the show. I hope you found that section interesting. The founder of Stone Collection here just had 6 correct answers, 4 wrong answers. But at least you had over the 50% mark, right? And that was good. Have you ever been out of the country, out of Cameroon, like travel to other African countries?
No.
Right. So, what's the future of Stone Collection? One day, are you not going to start the business in other places?
Of course, that's the plan. First of all, we want to have branches all over Cameroon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can start thinking of taking it out there. But taking it out there, we are no longer going to be doing what we do now, buying of second-hand stuff. Yeah, because they're from there. Yeah, but I've been thinking of Dubai. I have clients in Dubai.
All right.
Yeah, they buy and we keep when they have someone that's going there, and we send to them.
All right, guys, that was the end of the second section, Discover Africa. Let's find out how many correct answers that you get. Like, drop it in the comment section below. Let me find out. Hope you've been trying the questions as well. And don't go anywhere. We will be right back with the last slot of this show. Don't move a muscle. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the last slot of this show. I'm still here with the founder of Stone Collection, and I just before you talk to Africa, do you have something special you want to tell people about your business? Like like anything that you want to tell us about your business?
I already said it all. We are into sales of clothes. We are into the self-esteem of a woman. We are into affordable outfits. Yeah, so if you're in Cameroon and you've heard of Stone Collection, don't be afraid. When you see us on Facebook and you see anything that's good, place a command and we'll get to you.
So you do all sorts, as we said, all sorts of dresses,
trousers, tops, gowns. We do underwears too.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bras, sport bras. Yeah. Everything.
Okay. So guys, I'm sure as she was talking, you saw some few pictures pass on the screen. Those are the kind of things that you can do. So if you're around Boya, if you're anywhere in the world, just get in touch. Numbers are on the screen, and you get in touch with the CEO herself and do business with Stone Collection. Right. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you too
It was a privilege having you.
It was a privilege for me. Like, this is good business,
right? and sincerely, everybody that comes here, you need to inspire Africa, because you are part of the people that are changing the African narrative and rewriting the African script. So Africa is watching us right now. All I'll always say is look at the screen, look directly into the screen, and tell Africa something.
Okay. What I want to say is, if you are in Africa, wherever you are in Africa, and you have a dream, trust me, it is possible to make it happen. You don't need so much to make it happen. All you need is a dream and determination. It can work. Thank you.
All you need is a dream and determination. Know that it can work. That was the words from this founder of Stone Collection. I keep saying CEO, but CEO founder, right, of Stone Collection. And thank you so much for coming. Everybody that comes here gets to sign what I call the African board. And all you have to do is choose your country and sign on it. The other countries have been taken, but there are still 3 countries left. This season is going to run for 54 episodes. And you are, I think you are the 16th or the 17th person I'm interviewing. So let me have, which country are you going to sign on?
I think Angola.
Angola. And you know where Angola is, right? Okay, let's do that. So she's going to sign on Angola. And as I said, when you sign on this, it means you are changing the African narrative. You are part of us. And I'll be adding you to our WhatsApp group, where you're going to find all the other people here. And we're going to exchange. So you'll be part of our WhatsApp group. So now, just put that signature on this now.
Okay.
All right. There you have it. Wow. Very nice signature, eh? And a money man signature. Just the money doesn't enter. All right, guys, there you have it. We've come to the end of the show, and I want to say that whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because you're probably inspiring and keep elevating the esteem of young girls and women. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you too so much.
It was grateful. A pleasure.
All
right, so guys, we've come to the end of the show. As you can see right now, we've been doing a lot, and I hope you guys learned something from this interview. That's what I try to do here all the time. I try to bring people where we can learn from their experiences and get to inspire Africa to start. Wherever you are, get started. Don't sit and blame the government. Don't sit and blame financials, the lack of financials or anything. Just get started where you are. So if you've been following us, hope you took note of the codes that have been popping up from the screen, and drop in the comment section below. Let me know you've been around. If you like what we are doing here, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this YouTube channel. and join the Business in Africa family. Thank you so much for watching. One Africa, one love. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.